Yeah.
Imagine I conquered black celebrities from talking in my car as a nobody, looking poor. You couldn't have made me believe them people were listening to me. When that nigga T.I. responded to me, nigga T.I. was my nigga. Man, that nigga broke my heart. I thought he was kind of nigga wouldn't even hurt no nigga. Man, that nigga broke my heart. And I've been on his ass ever since. Because I thought there was some hell of until I started realizing, homie, Tupac was weak. He was scared of them West Coast. That's why he went from the East Coast over out to MOB now. Them niggas were really killers, homie, and Pac was scared of them niggas. They show you that in the movie. They just don't say it. Them niggas getting slapped over there, Snoop Dogg. So now, nigga Pac was playing gangster. He wasn't a real gangster. He never sold dope. So when he went and kicked that nigga in the head, he was just trying to fit in. When that nigga said, say, there go the nigga took Orlando. Pac was the first nigga that took off to go attack him.
Yep.
They put the key in his back.
The battery in his back, yep.
And that nigga he attacked was a King Von. Pac died that night.
Been a King Von.
Playing gangster.
Yeah.
But as kids, we don't know this. I grew up and got that story. I turned my back on everything I think gangster. For one, I ain't no motherfucking Italian. Nigga come from a nigga. I'm the seed of a nigga. And a nigga never want to be gangster. He just wants to be a man left alone. Italian gangsters, they hurt one another. They blow up the building, they do drive-bys. They ain't never done that to each other. So I ain't no Italian, so I won't be no fucking gangster. I learned how to snatch purses, but I went across the railroad track to snatch purses. I never sold dope in the black community. I never shot a gun at a black man. I never kicked a black man while he was down on the ground while we fight. I always let him get up. I ain't never done wrong in the black community. I ain't never hit a black woman. I ain't never hit a white woman. I ain't never put my hand on a woman. So nigga, how I've done wrong? I just been trying to fit in with a negative culture that taught us to go against our mothers when we was children. Right from wrong. So, I was an innocent kid. When I became a man, I thought like a man and put away my childish ways. But when you get home, it ain't nothing to meet your needs as a man. So now, nigga, I don't bow to the woman. Nothing supersedes the purpose. No man should be home every night, and he got a purpose in life. He go home every night to do what? Comfort her needs. Because she have a special relationship with the devil. You got a special relationship with God. That's why in the Bible, she never talked to God. God never talked to her. He went and talked to God on his own. She stayed back and talked to the devil. That's why she overthinks, because the devil torments your mind. He can't get in your heart. He don't know he torments the mind to condition the heart. Thought, but I had a dream. Why you can't dream I won the lottery? You dream I had a chick, why you can't ever dream nothing good? Because the devil is talking to you. If you talk to God, you can't hear the devil. If you focus on your spirit woman, you can't hear the devil. Man, nigga, but we got a special relationship with God. That's why you gotta get away from her. Every day you gotta get away from her. The devil talk through her, not through you. That's why you go lay with her and talk. I don't say shit to the bitch, I just put dick in her, nigga. So I don't say nothing to the circle, nigga. I talk to God about my fucking self. I don't tell her nothing. My woman don't know nothing. She don't know nothing. I keep it between me and God because the devil talks to her when I'm not there. It's in the Bible.
The first.
There's nowhere in the Bible does God speak to a woman. She has to have a man to get to him. Why you think she got to run that pastor? Because you can't take her there. Nigga, I can. She gonna watch how I walk, talk, and fuck her. Because when I'm fucking, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm depositing the spirit of God I got in me in that. Because we transfer spirits. She might got a station spirit. My spirit don't take her spirit. Nigga, I'm the dominant spirit. She's the weaker vessel. I leave in her and don't take nothing from her. Nigga, I leave in her and don't take nothing from her. She done nigga, I don't, it's not empty. This is nature. I don't because I'm horny. That's how you take what she got. Perversion. Nature tell I don't during the daytime. I don't back to back. Once I release, back on the mission. God's sex wasn't designed for feeling it. It was procreate. Yeah, procreate. Yeah. And if you don't have sex, guess what? You'll have a wet dream and get that shit up out of you. And it feel like you've had some. That's how God keep you connected to Him. If you don't, you will have it yourself in a dream and not get it, so you can stay with Him. Women are more perverted, more hornier than men. Why you think you taking all the supplements to satisfy her? You come way before she do. You doing all this pump, eating for her. You ain't doing this for your satisfaction. she got you perverted.
Where you get out of this game?
The Bible, the Spirit. But hear me out. I don't eat pussy. I barely tongue kiss. Perversion is a woman's game. That's why when you watch porn, it's the woman get it done to her. It's a man playing the position of a woman that gets slutted out. So nigga, I don't take the submission role. I don't let no woman weaken. Oh baby, no, nigga, I don't. Nigga, shit, that's why you think when she's sucking your and you be, oh no, baby, stop. It's to conquer the beast in you. The Satan in her. It's in her nature to conquer the beast in you. Yeah, girl, I got his house every day. He used to be there. It's in her nature to get you to fall from where God positioned you. I don't eat no whole ass, nigga. She can never see you again the same. Bitch, shut up. Nigga, you ain't saying you read my. You have just diminished yourself, putting your head between the. And I don't let her put her, nigga, I'm playing in her. Cause what I put in her connects to that spirit and that soul. I give her instructions. Talk life into her. Beg, bitch, I need some money in my, but nigga, I ain't saying do it feel good, this is my pussy. I got to conquer, I got control of her soul now. So let me deposit. Good, I'm a rotten mother. Nigga, my uncle say, watch you fucking, she thinking. It took me a long time to figure that out. So I think while I'm fucking. I got some shit to say. If I need to borrow some money, man, you didn't believe. I'm bringing up old conversation you didn't understand. And getting you to re-understand it, cause that got you vulnerable. Oh yeah. Yeah, but if you too busy sucking up, slopping, you can't deposit nothing.
If you like the video, drop a like for the algorithm so this video can reach more people. If you haven't subscribed and you do like the content, please do so.
She only hearing you, she's not listening. But if you fucking talk to her earl, that's a spirit woman, taking it in. Yeah, I learned from con niggas and pimp niggas how to play on bitches. I just use it for good. And if it make me mad, I use it for bad too. Say, God, forgive me. We taught her a lesson, God. God used men to teach women. That's how I justify doing the whole wrong. Cause most women, they get hurt, what they do? Run to God. And when things get better, run back to another man. Yeah, nigga, so sometimes God bring men to hurt her, to sin over him. So don't feel bad about hurting the whole nigga. Cause she'll hurt you. Out of her emotions. She'll tear down the ship. She'll work against you and the kids for her emotions.
Emotion. That's crazy.
Her emotions, she's more loyal to her emotions than she is to the word of God. She's more loyal to her emotions than she is to her vow. I feel like you been let her feel, nigga. She'll never hear rationale. She'll never hear logic. You have to let her feel and get away while you think and then come back when she can think. Because nobody, between feelings and emotions, you can't think logic. That's why take your time out, get out your feelings. Don't whoop your kids when you're mad. Think through the feelings, then you can rationally and logically think. That's why if y'all separate and come back, y'all can talk, yeah, baby, yeah. But when the emotion, take a break. So I leave. When you leave, bitch, I don't give a damn, I might not come back for days. I got another little bitch over here I don't argue with. You know why they call her mistress? Because I miss the stress over her. Why she called her mistress? Little bitch don't argue about nothing, don't question about nothing, none of that. But if I come over here and make her the only one, she gonna become what you are. So I keep another over there too. Yeah, no, women need competition. Because if she feel like she's the only one, you become less valuable. And she gonna treat you like you the only she can get. She can get everybody else. You gotta let your woman know she can be replaced and sometimes she needs some help. You've been having an attitude this week, you need some help. Yeah, I'm gonna go stay over here, you need some help. Let you come on back to your sin. Still pay the bill. Nigga, please. You tell you, man, I grew up at the barbershop, man. I grew up with who whooped hoes, women. And it was all right to do it. And the women stayed. You know why? Because they vows superseded. And he wasn't just kicking her ass, he was just slapping her around. You see what you made me do, Mason? Bitch, you made me do. I tell me, you see what you made. I don't do you like this. Man, yeah, nigga, you can step out at the front porch, tell the police, man, she didn't cook dinner. And the police let you go back in and slap her again. That was in the 80s and the 90s, nigga. Because it was a law that says you can whoop your woman. It was called a rule of thumb. Can't you whoop your kids? Can't you whoop your kids?
For sure.
Don't, when you get mad, you hit your kids with grown folks' strength, knowing that you're stronger, knowing that you're bigger, and they really don't understand why they being disrespectful because you hollering and you had to explain this. I told you, so why you can't whoop your woman and you can whoop an innocent kid to teach them something? Why you can't whoop your bitch?
We gotta get a chef hat because he cooking over here right now.
So I never whooped my kids. I learned what discipline meant. It says spur the rod. It's the rod of discipline, not the slave master whipping. Say, give me that phone, give me that TV. When you come in here, boy, go cut that grass. You ain't going. Now the rod of discipline. Tear down, build up. But when you hit, you teach to hit. That's why most niggas hit. You know why? Mama only whoop you when she mad. Daddy whoop you for principle. When things is going good, mama don't whoop ass. If mama break up with a nigga, sit your ass down. When mama going through something, nigga, yeah, she become a witch. So if you think children don't notice that, so when a nigga get mad, what do? He mimic mama. He mimic mama. He don't know to be calm, cool, and collected like daddy. Mimicking mama. That's why the violence is where it is in our community. He's mimicking mama. You gotta think before you start walking in Michael Jordan tennis shoes, he was playing in mama high heels first.
Oh, God.
And she wasn't saying, boy, take that shit off.
God.
It wasn't, no, nigga. And you gotta think. She taught him, she reversed his psychological thinking. She taught him to sit down and pee like a
Oh,
woman.
my God. This nigga is cooking.
Boy, I don't know how to stand pee like that. Nigga, he a woman. He watched mama. Why you think it's so hard for her to teach him? So he go watch it when she pee. Nigga, he start wearing her shoes. He start mimicking mama at an early age. How you reverse that? And you're not intentionally doing it. And she's okay with it. She's okay with it. And nobody can come in and say nothing to her. This is my baby. So she's taking this child and isolated him to her total control and rule. Who fucking the babies up there? Daddy not there. Grandmama not. She got this is my baby. Don't nobody. Got full control. Naming, behavior, school. So how daddy wrong? He's been robbed of his legacy. Why would I stay there? Why would I stay when my legacy have been robbed? He'll come back. I go make one over here. And I don't have no thought about that one. He'll come back. The roots and the fruits are one and the same. They always come looking for daddy. Just have a reason why you left. And y'all can start over. Tell him about his mama. Say she was a right bitch. Me and my partner was fucking her. Bitch, we used to run train. Tell her. So he don't walk with shame and anger. Thinking this woman is a saint, but she ain't. That'll make him mistreat the world. Niggas walked in, saw their mama with dope in their arm, smoked niggas, them niggas became monsters. I never seen my mother in that position. So, nigga, I was compassionate, I was nurturing. I only turned into a monster when I played with the monsters. Them niggas were playing monsters because what they seen in the house. They couldn't play angels. Their dreams have been shattered. Mama print out every day, and the little boy at school talking about how fine mama is. That's traumatizing. Nigga, I used to f up every day by that mama coming up there with them rollers in the head, had a fat sit back in. And he couldn't fight neither. Man, yeah, no, nigga. An absent dad and his mother and his family only has an impact by genetics and chromosomes. The present mother and the thing that she show her child, introduce her child, and teach her child is way more poisonous than a father he can't see. She raised the killer. She raised the punk. She raised the robber. She raised this jealous because his mama was a jealous bitch, talk about other people on the phone all day. Where do you think he's so jealous when rob from? His mama. He didn't see his daddy. Children mimic what they see and repeat what they hear. So if you hear kids cussing, cussing in the house. Then I just sit back and watch kids, and I ain't got to ask no questions. If I send my children off somewhere, I sit back and watch them for a week, see if their behavior done changed. You ain't got to ask them if somebody touching them. The behavior is gonna change. When your woman starts behavior, your man behavior changes. Because humans have a pattern of behavior. That's where we get our security and comfort from. Your children's behavior will change. So pay attention. Yeah, but if she watching the nigga, what he doing, fighting with the nigga, them kids running circles around her ass. That's why most young girls getting pregnant by somebody close in proximity. Because her mama watching every nigga, but the nigga coming in there fucking on them. Most women who've been attract, the spirits are familiar with each other. Most women who've been abused attract men who abuse women. That's why I keep picking the same kind of. She keep picking. Nah, I don't pick the same kind of. I get something different. I learn from my errors, but I know how to pick good. Now, nigga, I don't hoe that publicly look drunk. Nigga, I don't fuck with a hoe that lay around and don't do nothing. No, because I have an image. I have a blueprint in my mind what a woman look like, a lady, a man, a gentleman. I saw my auntie was a bitch, my grandmama was a hoe. So I done seen everything and what it is. So you can't trick me with that's a lady, that's a female. That's a fuck ass bitch. Nigga, ladies don't show their ass. Nigga, ladies don't go back and forth with men who cuss. They remove themselves if you got a filthy mouth. Women really don't go back and forth with a man. Most powerful women make you think you right just listening to you. And you prove yourself wrong. Most women prove their husband wrong by letting them say, baby, I know the way to go. And oh shit, baby. See, I tried to tell you, baby. Came back and reinforced what she was saying by correcting him. You sure right, baby, every time. So nigga learn by her proving you wrong. Real women use your words against you. Well, you said, baby. Even your kid with daddy, you said. That's how you get me. Once they say, nigga, that's how your woman gets you. Not her words. Cause she listened to all the things you done told her to get her. And when she see she use them against you. But if don't, hold on. It's about up in your, and that's the hoe that don't know how to. Cause hoes just like fun and attention. They don't got about no money. That's why a lot of bitches broke having fun. Hoes just want attention and fun. Give them, they don't get nothing but a meal. They don't just want to have bitches got demands, divas. Hoes just go along and have fun.
Right.
Shit, that's why God picked them hoes to walk with the prophets. Them hoes just go along and have fun, nigga. Yeah, they wash your feet when you're hanging. A bitch ain't gonna do that, all that blood dripping down, huh? Shit, nigga, who Jesus bump into at the well? A prostitute?
Right.
Because she's an expert in men. She's laid with all kind of men. Women have prostitutes have laid with the ugliest and the most best of men, and they become counselors, prophets, prophetess. That's why they're highlighted in the Bible. Because a man will lay with a hoe and share his darkest secrets and come home and lie to his woman about a basic truth.
Lay with a chick and lie to his woman.
Yeah. Because the hoe won't judge you. She ain't gonna use it against you.
Right.
She gonna use it against you. A hoe will always be a hoe. One day your woman gonna be mad at you and use what she said against you because she's only loyal to her feelings. That's why one day she love you and the next day she hates you because of what you did to her and all you did was hurt her feelings. God don't care nothing about your feelings because they change and they're not reliable. Salvation, grace, and mercy.
Have you ever watched a video that made you so frustrated that you had to stop watching, only to find yourself thinking about it for days afterward? That is the effect Charleston White often has on people. He has become one of the internet's most controversial personalities. Many people know him for his loud opinions, harsh language, and constant online arguments. He is also a convicted killer who later became a community activist. He has openly criticized legendary figures like Tupac Shakur, and even claimed he could take on 50 Cent in a fight. Most viewers watch his videos either to laugh at the chaos or to be shocked by what he says. But what if there is more to him than endless controversy? What if the anger and offensive comments hide a deeper message that many people are uncomfortable hearing? Perhaps the reason he upsets so many people is not simply because he is wrong, but because he touches on issues that others would rather ignore. To really understand Charleston White, it helps to forget the version of him that became famous after 2020. Ignore the viral clips, heated debates, and endless social media drama for a moment. Instead, go back to 1993 when he was only 14 years old and living in Fort Worth, Texas. As a teenager, he committed a murder that changed the course of his life forever. He was tried as an adult and sentenced to prison. Most people hear that story and immediately see him as nothing more than a criminal. Charleston, however, tells the story differently. He believes that his younger self was heavily influenced by the culture around him. According to him, gangster music, violent movies, and the glorification of street life convinced him that crime was something to admire. He believes those influences helped lead him down a path that ended in prison. Charleston spent more than 7 years in the Texas prison system. After his release, he could have chosen to build a career around his criminal past, as many others have done. Instead of becoming a rapper or using his story to gain fame through violence, he focused on helping young people avoid making the same mistakes he made. He founded an organization called Help Not Handcuffs and spent years speaking to at-risk youth. Many people who have followed his work agree that his efforts within the community have had a positive impact. For decades, he has tried to steer children away from crime and encourage them to make better decisions. This side of his life often receives far less attention than his controversial online behavior. That background is important because it explains why Charleston speaks the way he does. He is someone who committed a terrible crime as a child and has spent his adult life trying to make up for it. His language is rough, his delivery is aggressive, and he rarely filters his thoughts. He often sounds like someone who has witnessed the darkest parts of society and no longer worries about being polite. This perspective helps explain why he speaks so negatively about Tupac Shakur. Whenever Charleston calls Tupac a sucker or a bad role model, many hip-hop fans become furious. To them, Tupac is a legendary artist whose music inspired millions. Charleston sees him differently. He does not look at Tupac as a fan of his music. Instead, he sees someone whose image represented a lifestyle that many young people tried to copy. Charleston believes that the culture surrounding Tupac influenced teenagers like himself to embrace violence, crime, and reckless behavior. He often points to Tupac's legal troubles, violent conflicts, and sexual assault case while asking why society judges some celebrities more harshly than others. He argues that if public figures such as R. Kelly or Sean Diddy Combs are held accountable for their actions, then difficult conversations about Tupac should not be avoided either. Whether people agree with him or not, Charleston believes everyone should be judged by the same standard. At the same time, Charleston understands that Tupac was more than just a gangster image. He knows the rapper created thoughtful songs like Dear Mama and Brenda's Got a Baby, which dealt with family struggles and social issues. Even so, Charleston believes those powerful songs were overshadowed by the larger thug life image that many young fans admired. In his view, the danger was not the music itself but the way some listeners copied the lifestyle they believed Tupac represented. He sees Tupac as a symbol of a culture that nearly destroyed his own life, and that explains why his criticism is so intense. His attacks on rapper T.I. and T.I.'s wife Tiny reveal another part of his thinking. Charleston has publicly accused T.I. of appearing weak and allowing himself to be disrespected. Many people viewed those comments as sexist or unfair. However, Charleston's opinions appear to come from the prison culture that shaped much of his life. In that environment, reputation, strength, and respect are considered essential for survival. When he sees T.I. remaining in a relationship despite public controversies, he does not interpret it as loyalty or love. Instead, he sees it as a sign of weakness. Charleston also believes that successful celebrities carry greater responsibility because millions of young people watch them. He expects influential figures like T.I. to lead by example. Whenever he feels that a famous person is promoting chaos or making poor decisions, he reacts with disappointment. His criticism often comes from the belief that leaders should inspire discipline, responsibility, and strength, even if his definition of those qualities is different from what others believe. One of the most misunderstood parts of Charleston White's personality is his faith. He frequently talks about God, quotes scripture, and discusses the importance of religion. Many people see this as hypocritical because they also hear him using offensive language, insulting others, and making outrageous threats online. However, for Charleston, faith appears to be deeply personal. After spending years in prison and rebuilding his life, he believes that God's forgiveness gave him another chance. Without that belief, it would be difficult for him to make sense of his past or believe that redemption is possible. Many people who have experienced serious mistakes in life become deeply religious because faith offers hope, forgiveness, and purpose. Charleston fits that pattern. He often sounds like someone who is still trying to escape the person he used to be. His loud opinions, constant criticism, and confrontational style may be part of an ongoing struggle with his own past. Perhaps the biggest reason Charleston White's videos feel so emotional is because he is often arguing with a younger version of himself. Every time he sees young men embracing street culture, chasing violence, or putting crime ahead of family, he sees the same mistakes he made as a teenager. In many ways, he is not only speaking to today's generation, he is speaking to the frightened 14-year-old boy who made a decision that changed his life forever. That personal battle may explain why his words sound so passionate, so angry, and so impossible for many people to ignore. One reason Charleston White speaks with so much intensity is because he has very little sympathy for people who choose the same path he once did. In many ways, he is not only arguing with others but also with the younger version of himself. Every time he sees someone celebrating street life or encouraging young people to follow that lifestyle, he is reminded of the mistakes that changed his own future. His words often sound harsh because, in his mind, he is desperately trying to stop others from repeating the choices that led him to prison. When Charleston says he could beat up 50 Cent, many people take it as nothing more than another outrageous statement. However, his comments seem to represent something much deeper than a physical fight. To Charleston, 50 Cent symbolizes the successful version of the street lifestyle. He became wealthy and famous after turning his difficult past into a global success story. Charleston, on the other hand, believes he represents the opposite outcome. Instead of leaving the streets with fortune and fame, he came away carrying emotional pain, regret, and years lost behind bars. Because of this, he sees 50 Cent as someone whose story helped make the street life look attractive to young people. The battle Charleston talks about is really a battle of ideas. He wants to convince people that the dream of becoming successful through crime or hustling is dangerous and often ends in suffering rather than success. The sad reality is that many of Charleston's important messages are hidden behind his aggressive behavior. He often uses insults, shocking comments, and offensive jokes to get attention. Because of this, people focus more on his personality than on what he is actually saying. He has spoken about serious issues such as the music industry's exploitation of artists, the weaknesses in the education system, and the importance of taking responsibility for personal choices. These topics deserve thoughtful discussion, but his confrontational style often distracts people from them. Instead of debating his ideas, audiences usually end up arguing about his behavior. Charleston seems to understand exactly how the internet works. He knows that quiet, reasonable conversations rarely go viral. Loud opinions, controversy, and shocking statements attract views, interviews, and money. Over time, he has turned his painful life experiences into a public brand. In many ways, he is both completely genuine and highly performative at the same time. The pain he carries appears to be real. The anger also seems real. What many people believe is exaggerated is the volume and dramatic delivery he uses to keep everyone's attention. This leaves people with a man full of contradictions. He is someone who committed a terrible crime as a teenager, but now spends much of his life encouraging others to avoid violence. He openly speaks about God and faith while also using offensive language and attacking people online. He often says he wants to protect women, yet many critics accuse him of making disrespectful comments about them. He enjoys trolling people on social media, but he also appears to believe that he is helping save young lives by challenging dangerous ideas. These conflicting qualities make him difficult to understand and even harder to judge. Charleston White should probably not be viewed as a role model or spiritual leader. Instead, he can be seen as a warning about what happens when someone survives a traumatic past without fully healing from it. He is living proof that surviving difficult experiences is not the same as recovering from them. The emotional scars remain visible in almost everything he says. Rather than hiding those wounds, he constantly exposes them for the world to see. Through his words and actions, he seems to be saying, "Look at what happened to me and look at the choices I made." His story also raises an uncomfortable question. Can someone with a troubled past still deliver a message worth hearing? Many people struggle with that idea because they expect those who speak about morality to have lived nearly perfect lives. However, history often shows that valuable lessons can come from deeply flawed individuals. Sometimes the people who have made the biggest mistakes understand the consequences better than anyone else. Charleston White is often compared to an alarm clock. An alarm is loud, irritating, and interrupts your comfort, but it also wakes you up. Whether people admire him or strongly dislike him, he forces conversations about fatherless homes, unhealthy ideas of masculinity, broken communities, and the need for personal responsibility. These are real issues that affect many neighborhoods. The challenge is deciding whether to ignore his message because of his behavior or to look beyond his delivery and consider the concerns he is raising. By the end of the discussion, there is no simple answer. Was Charleston White exposing uncomfortable truths, or was he simply using controversy to attract attention? The reality is probably somewhere in between. He is a deeply flawed man whose life experiences sometimes lead him to valuable insights. His story reminds us that wisdom can come from unexpected places, and that people who need the most healing are sometimes the ones trying hardest to help others. Whether you agree with him or not, his message encourages people to think more carefully instead of simply reacting, and that may be the most important lesson of all.